Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Just want to show you guys and highlight on a morph that I kind of have quite a few in the collection. Will be the Leopard gene. So I really like the Leopard gene, and we'll look at some of the stuff. Some of these snakes are stacked on other morphs, so they're not all going to look the exact same. You guys are going to figure that here pretty quickly. And if you are looking into adding Leopard as a pet or as the breeding project with the clowns or the pieds, maybe you guys would like to see a few of them and see kind of how they look with other stuff that you might enjoy as well. So this male is probably 1.5 years old. He just got done breeding with an Inchy Fire clown, which will be super exciting if anything happens with that. But they were locked up for about 24 hours, maybe even a little bit longer, but just them locking is exciting enough. So this is a Leopard yellow belly clown. Yellow belly is a little bit difficult for me to see what's going on with it. You can look at the belly, you can look up on the sides. I guess there's flaming, whatever that means. I'm just not good at distinguishing a lot of these morphs. So, and I know a lot of people aren't either. That's why when you look up snakes on Morph Market, sometimes it says possible yellow belly, possible leopard, possible red stripe, because one of the parents had it. They just can't identify it very easily, so they were just saying this possibility. It could have dropped down from one or both parents, but this dude is phenomenal. Naturally, as we know, ball pythons do lose a lot of colorations and brightness as they age, but I think Leopard is a darker gene in and of itself, depending on what's added with it. So a lot of oranges, a lot of these circles down the sides, which you'll see very repetitive in the Leopard gene with clown. But I like that. And let's see if he wants to go back. And he doesn't. They never do. So we'll just go through here. I believe I have 7 that have the Leopard gene. And we'll look at this female right here. So she is in her hide. So this is a chocolate red stripe Leopard clown. And again, red stripe is a gene that a lot of people cannot identify. It's very difficult for me, but since I have a regular chocolate leopard clown, there's a lot of differences between this one and the other one. So the red stripe is definitely playing a big role in that. So this one we just saw was from Canova, and this one's from Rice Reptiles. I think everybody can agree that they would trust Canova as the right genes. So you see the similarities, the circles on the side, and then some really cool colorations in the patterns. So obviously Leopard is kind of a dark gene on the top of the stripe. Chocolate is as well, so they're playing out together and just making it just that much darker. But beautiful snake. I love this snake, and we'll see what happens in 2 to 3 years with her. So we have another male. This male has been breeding like crazy, obviously giving him the time off that he needs, and he's eating. So this is an Orange Dream Inchy Leopard pied. So he's about 1.5 years old and faded out a lot. A lot of his colorations have faded. Not that that's a bad thing, but you can see, I've been told that, see, this is where it gets difficult. The leopard and the pie, there's a lot of stuff that goes into pie that's very difficult to see because you don't get a lot of pattern with it, which makes it very unique. But you can see the boldness behind the eyes, and since this one's faded out a little bit, so again, leopard's one that's very difficult in pied. And if you get a pied that is very, very high whites, I mean, some people have snakes that are just the head has color and then the rest of the body is pure white. And this is possible because, again, you can't see it. But this came from Canova. I'm told, obviously, the pattern on this one's faded out from age. But I'm told that there's the 2 bright stripes that go down the top, and then under those are more stripes. So I don't know if you can see the stripes on top, and then under them there's a few stripes. There's a few on the neck, like right there. You can see the double stripe. So that's what I'm told. And people that know about this more than me obviously do better at identifying that. So we have another chocolate leopard Well, we skipped one. We'll go to this. We'll go to this female right here. So this is Orange Dream Enchi Leopard from Canova. Very beautiful snake. She's growing very quickly. So you can definitely see the darkness and the boldness on those two stripes coming down her back. And then some boldness behind the eyes. But again, on this one, you can see the double stripes down here. And that's basically what I've been seeing as how people are identifying that pied has leopard in it. So a lot of this has stacked genes, so it's going to mess with the colors, the patterns, and stuff like that. But there's a very common thing going on with the leopard clown, which makes it super easy. So this is chocolate leopard clown. You can totally see the difference between this dude and the one with red stripe. Very dark down the center line, which is a leopard thing, but also since it has chocolate, it's even darker. And then you can see nice oranges and really, really nice patterns down the side. So really awesome. Very leopardy like every other leopard. But really excited for him. He's going to be passed around to a lot of the females as he gets older. And this girl's kind of got an attitude. So this is the Batman. Well, it's a female, so I guess it'd be the Batgirl. So you can see on this one, it has the spot nose, which kind of throws off the head stamp. Clown and then leopard. So really cool. Spot nose is phenomenal. Added in with leopard and pretty much with everything. I love spot nose too. But again, you can see the patterns down the sides. Really bold pattern on top. So this is a possible red stripe. Again, red stripe is one of those very difficult to tell. I really am hoping that they get the shed identifier or whatever it's called, where you can send in a shed and it'll identify what genes your snake could have, whether it's visual or het. Hopefully they do one for red stripe soon, so I know that it has red stripe, because that'd be cool to incorporate that in future stuff. So I know I got one more. Yeah. So mahogany is a new gene for me. I do have another mahogany. It's a mahogany fire clown, and it looks 100% different. Super bright, super vibrant. And this mahogany leopard clown is very, very dark. So I'm really starting to like the dark stuff, the chocolates, the mahoganies, stuff like that. But really, really cool looking animal. And this is just, I don't know if this one's going to get any darker as it ages. That would be awesome if it did. But you can tell how dark it is. But mahogany is a dark gene as well, where you can see the typical leopard pattern that we're seeing down the sides. And this one is phenomenal. So got that one from Canova. The Batman was from Rice Reptiles. And then this other pied was from Justin as well. So I trust him. I think a lot of people can trust him with identifying stuff very, very well. And unless I skipped one, that is it on the clowns, or on the leopard side of stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys like seeing that. If you guys are interested in the leopard stuff, and this might be easier to see what they look like. But again, these are stacked on a lot of stuff. But if you were interested in getting a mahogany leopard clown, then you just saw what it looked like better than pictures. The lighting's not the best in here, but I got a ton of pictures on my Instagram at Cin-city Snakes as well. And I'll see you guys on the next video.